Alright, so today we are flying out the I-16 Type 27 in possibly one of the most incredible matches I have been in. In this game, I achieved 7 kills in a plane that was slightly up-tiered. This is a fantastic aircraft, extremely maneuverable, fairly fast, and very heavily armed. Feet and head into battle. Here I am headed over the enemies as I'm prepared to dive on top of them. Something I've always done is make sure you're above your enemy. And right about now I'm going to bank over and dive in upon that F6F. Now I was going too fast there, and as I came in here I lost control due to G-lock, and a short burst right there knocked him out. And right here I'm now engaging this P-51, and I see an A-20. I could have had that A-20, but I had not seen him because I was concentrating on this P-51. Did not lead him enough there. And right there, I got my second kill. Now this A-20 is going along, and I decide, why not, what would happen if I went for this A-20 and just fairly easy kill. Now that I-61 was scaring me, as that's an actual fighter, but he's high and he's flying away from me, so I get this A-20 in my sights, put some shots into him, he's critical, and knock off his wing. So that's a third kill. Now there are 4 enemies over here, and I'm going to go engage and end up killing 3 of them. Now right about there I got hit by flak, and so my entire aircraft was damaged. Controllable, so I decided that I'm going to continue going and attempting to get as many kills as I can, because in this round I was just trying to win because I wanted to get an RTR. Now I fired up there, got some hits. That's going to get him back down to where I can engage him. Now I'm going in on this F4U, who seems to have tunnel vision on the Yak-9, and he realizes too late that I am coming in behind him, because as he banks off to try to a quick burst knocks out his pilot. The plane is acting weirdly due to having damage in its wings, as flak had. I'd taken a direct hit from flak. Right now I'm trying to take down that Spitfire because I'm more worried about the Spit than the Corsair, because the Corsair is fast, but it's not very maneuverable. This Spitfire also has out of the match. That Spitfire went in after the Yak-9. I bring my plane around, and right here he just gave me his entire profile. I made it make a quick burst there, but I messed up on my aiming. Bring my plane around, and a fifth kill. But at this point that F4U is now targeting me, and for some reason that F4U still has his 1,000-pound bomb attached to his aircraft. He never dropped it all throughout this engagement. Now, right about there, I ran out of cannon ammo. And so, I'm now just going to try to machine gun him and see if that ends up working. I've already criticaled him with one of my last few cannon rounds, and as you can see clearly right there that his bomb is still attached to him, and he rolls over and crashes. Now I don't know for me, but that is a 6th kill. I'm going to fast forward it as I head back to base to repair. As you can see, my rudder is fairly well shot up. I apologize for early on the first kill that this was sped up. I forgot to take it out of 2 times speed. And throughout this, I'm just sitting here thinking, did I really just kill half the enemy team? There are 2 enemies left. One is a Spitfire, the other is a TBM Avenger. Now one of these Yak-9s does not yet have a kill, and I'm hoping to take care of those remaining enemies. But he doesn't. So I'm coming in for landing. I need to repair my airplane, and most of all, I need more ammo. I'm out of all of my... And a fairly nice little landing right there. Now, watching that Yak-9 come in, I was afraid he was going to hit a wing on the ground and quite possibly die. But we both landed safely and repaired. But that Yak-9, the reason he came in like that was because he was critically damaged from that Spitfire. At this point, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to try to find the remaining enemies. Now I'm trying to make sure that this player from Titan will get a kill, because I don't like seeing somebody with more than 5 kills and someone else who's still alive not having any kills. But he engaged that Spitfire out there and did not end up killing it. The reason I ended up killing the Spitfire is because the Spitfire engaged me, and if an aircraft is engaging you for somebody else to take it down, you try to save yourself. And that's exactly what I ended up doing. Now while that Yak-9 flies high, low as I prepare to engage him. And his marker pops up. He maneuvers because I know I've trop, but those Hispanos are lethal. They will, especially loaded with air target ammo, they will destroy you. Now here I pulled the plane over in a bad way. I really could have gotten him there, but I just hadn't put the plane into the right maneuver. Now right there I got a few hits on him, probably with my machine guns, because my cannon rounds I watched go right under. And right now he knows that he's gonna have issues because there's a I-16 on his tail, and when there's an I-16 on your tail, quite possibly, your only hope is to knock him out with your I-16 is not very fast, but as you can see, it can keep up with a Spitfire as far as maneuverability goes. I've seen these things. The only aircraft that you might have issues with outturning are some of those Japanese aircraft. But as you can see, the Spitfire is critical, his wing is thoroughly destroyed, and another quick burst knocks off his wings. And at this point, I have achieved 7 kills, the most number of kills I've ever achieved in a round. And the last remaining enemy is a TBM, is approaching, and he's actually going to try to engage me, but Jebediah and his Yak 9 are going to engage and take down the final enemy. I'm flying away, hoping that the TBM will just stay back there and get engaged and destroyed by them. But I see him behind me pulling in to try to shoot me down, which is something I've never seen someone do in a TBF. Now, I've called it both a TBM and a TBF, but that is because were two companies, Grumman and General Motors Aerospace, that built the Avenger. And at this point, the TBF is shot down by Jebediah, and the round is over. We just won, and I achieved the most kills in a realistic. I have killed more than half the enemy team. Thank you for watching.